microphone too, right?
Yep.
And then this one is plugged in?
Yep. And we're rolling in here too.
There's those guys. What else do you need?
Okay, so for future reference, to show you how to do this, so that you can help me.
Yeah.
What goes on? It'll be okay to have the cover on it.
Is the cover a pain in the butt to take on and off?
No, I just don't want to.
If you don't have to.
Whether or not it'll fit in here. It'll break it.
I'm changing where you're putting yours? It doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Not quite.
It's really tight.
Might be a good thing. Maybe.
It might be too big.
Is it just the case that's making it that much too big?
Yeah. And then you have to see how the zoom.
Okay. Oh.
I usually set it at 1.
Okay. Okay. And then that's the one you have to plug the little microphone piece into? Yeah. Okay, so show me the little microphone piece. No, that piece.
Yeah, hold on. This, you just pull it out of there, it automatically turns on.
And then that little...
Put this in so that
okay.
this end is facing the screen.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then it goes in.
To the charging port. Yes?
So
okay.
It looks like that. So that when it's here, I can see what's going on from the side.
Okay.
Not that I've ever needed to.
No, but you asked me to set up. I've seen you do it, but you've never shown me how to do it.
Right. The tricky part is, you got to get this over top of this now without snapping it off inside.
Okay.
But then beyond that,
you have to find it on there.
You have to go into Mozilla.
Okay. Is that the program you use to record everything?
Yeah.
It is.
Moza.
Yeah.
Moza. Again, let's see. See, if you go too far this way, you see that stuff on the side?
Don't want to see that.
So you're good around 1.
Okay.
Just trying to get it to stay there on 1.
Okay. Oh, because it jumps.
Okay, so this is the other hard part. You gotta watch you don't shut it off by sliding too far this way.
Okay.
You gotta hit the 3 dots.
Okay.
You gotta scroll down. Audio.
Okay, yeah. Bless you.
Bluetooth.
Okay. And you can't do that before you put it on there?
Okay. It just makes it really hard to.
You should move it, I know.
Why are you not? Why are you being done? Probably because it's not plugged in the whole way. Yeah, external. That's what the external.
Okay.
Back to putting this on. So as soon as you put the elastic band over it, you get that. So you just got to be to the one side of it so that it doesn't hit it.
Okay.
And make sure all of this shit is on. Yeah, still. And to get back to the screen, you gotta get the middle button, so it's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Is there any way to make this easier? Or is it?
No.
No, okay.
Because as soon as you shut the screen off, then you gotta fuck with this again.
Yeah. And then you gotta try to get it to zoomy zoomy.
And I don't know why. There you go.
Okay. And that's what you want?
I would say leave it at that.
Okay.
And if worst case scenario, we have to auto zoom,
Mm-hmm.
you just hit that and then wherever you want, right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I can leave it like that.
Okay. I'm okay with my microphone like right here, right?
In frame. In frame. Make sure it stays in. Alright, so.
She's under your jacket.
I know.
She's such a weirdo.
Okay, so. Do you recall?
Do you recall? Do I recall? Orville Wilson!
Mr. Wilson.
We know Orville!
Do
He's
we?
a dude!
Yeah, he's a dude.
He's the dude.
Narrows it down by leaps and bounds.
So I'm just taking the extra plug out for right now. Do I recall what, my dear?
Your what and where you're showing what and where.
Opening and unboxing up here, close-ups down here,
Yep.
closing and putting it back in the box up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes, I do recall. Okay, I need to start getting rid of some of the trash.
So this is 2020.
So I told Caitlin we can't get her that Spirit jersey. She's got to order it directly from Spirit Jersey. The Tangled one she wants,
Okay.
it's not going to be in the park. It's actually just on their website. As odd as that sounds. Wow, it got the prices right. Nice.
All right. These here. So retail prices was 17 and 22.
Yep,
those are
they
correct.
were. I'm shocked, but they're correct.
I don't know why, but it didn't spit out a lot of dialogue back and forth on
No, it
these
just kind of.
these two. Like it's me, and then okay, well, where?
It's just mostly you. Okay, that part where it says Heather reading back of the box, that is not what the back of the box is. I mean, it's really cool that that's what it thinks it says, and maybe it should say that. That's not what it says. Yeah, that would be really nice if it did say those things, but unfortunately it doesn't.
So why don't we give you the second paragraph?
Where is he? Okay.
Hello and welcome to Chris's Corner. Your spot for keepsake, unboxings, collecting tips, and of course those little details that Hallmark fans love. Do you want to do the?
Sure. Today's star is the 2020 Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's the ornament that started Stranger Things line for Hallmark, and it has a fascinating place in pop culture collecting.
And then I'll do this. This is what we'll be covering.
Okay.
When this one was released. There are little things in here that makes me say that it watches some of the videos.
It's a little creepy, isn't it?
But it says it can't.
Really? It can't watch our videos?
Maybe it can. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. But when I've asked it to go and view a video and tell me I've had it say it can't do that.
Huh.
Well, why? Because I don't have access to that account. Okay, well, if it's public knowledge, you can.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
When this one was released, it retailed $4. That's correct. So that's you and me. When this ornament was released, it was
$17.99 US, $22.99 Canadian. It hasn't held its value. It's grown.
I have no idea how much it is third-party site.
Okay.
Yeah, $31.99. I say third-party site only because I've only been to one. It could be going to a bunch of different places.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of third-party sites out there, but we just tend to use the same couple for our own reasons. It's easier
Sometimes
to search.
A little lower if it's out of box or has wear. Sometimes higher if it's mint in box and timed around Halloween.
Oh, it's a demand thing.
And then do eBay. And here is a trending note. Horror and sci-fi ornaments tend to peak around October, dip a bit in January. Then the market cools off, then climb again when Stranger Things has a new season.
Well, this is the last season.
The cyclical demand means it's one.
It isn't one and done.
Done spike. So that's an interesting piece of information.
It is. I like that.
Okay, back of the box.
definitely does not say what that paragraph on the bottom says. Just
The
so
back
you
of the
know.
box says in a small town of Hawkins. Yeah, it doesn't say that.
That is really cool, and I wish it said that. But that isn't what it says. The back of the box is about the artist Orville Wilson.
So for our behind the scenes footage, it actually says, suggested to say on the back of the box, in a small town of Hawkins, Indiana, a young boy's disappearance sparks a mystery involving secret experiments, supernatural forces, and one terrifying creature, the Demogorgon. Now the monster from the Upside Down can haunt your holiday.
See, that's cool. That should be on the back of the box. That should
be on the back of the box.
But what we have is a story about Orville Wilson, who is the artist, so I'm okay with him.
Right. But it's stuff like that that can be on the back of some of these boxes.
I swear to God, it has to do with printing. I swear it has to do with, we'd have to set the machines to print something different.
Someone didn't want to put in the overtime.
And it's kind of weird when you think of it like that, because you've got to print the front of the box, which says Stranger Things Demogorgon. Why couldn't you just change the back of the box to say that cute little blurb about Hawkins?
Yeah.
I just work here.
Artist details. This ornament sculpted by Orville Wilson, who has designed a lot of recognizable pop culture pieces for Hallmark.
Catching up.
You want to read that?
I'm going to read the back of the box, and then I can read that part too.
Yes.
Okay? I'm good
so that is not anything I can read either.
Nope, just take that out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to say that, but just take that piece out.
So you can do...
So I'll read the back of the box, and then
the artist details.
The rest of the artist details. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. And then we're going to open before we get into the deep dive, right?
Well, the opening is the deep dive.
Okay. So we open then.
Again, the program didn't put it all in there.
It's okay. When I open the box, that's all I need is let's open the box. It has presence without overpowering its branches.
Well, let's talk materials. It's made of resin, so that's basically we're showing the ornament, right?
Okay, yep. I can do that. It's non-magical.
Cut does come with a trade-off. Resin is durable for display, but it can chip if it breaks when it's dropped.
Yeah.
And those outstretched claws are strong but not indestructible. Size-wise, it stands about 3.8 inches. Yeah, don't yawn. We haven't even started yet.
I'm exhausted. I have had 0 downtime in the last 3 days. I'm tired.
And you'll notice it's non-magic, no light, sound, motion. Okay, and then we'll put it on the turntable. And then do some history and lore.
Okay. For tree styling, I recommend pairing this with darker branches and dramatic lighting. Reds, blues, even a flickering LED.
Oh, you want that part?
Sure.
Our turntable. On the turntable, the sculpt really pops. The shadow works across the teeth and torso.
I can do that. I mean, I'm gonna reword it in my own words.
Right. All right, you can do that.
But I can do that. That's
right from the beginning where it says my name, but you can do it.
Yep. As it's just going to be a...
History and lore. I can do history and lore.
Yep. Stranger Things was 2016. Wow, it took them forever to wrap this up.
It's time to put this away. The molded insert. Well, that's you again, the reboxing.
Yes. That's the first time I've heard that. Slide a sheet of acid-free tissue paper between the ornament and the plastic shell. That way, over time, the paint finish won't rub off or stick. We have never had that happen. And we've been doing this for a long time. But good to know that that's a thing.
All right, well, we're good to go then.
Yeah?
Yep.
What's on the last page?
It's just
Wrap up.
Yeah, wrap up and stuff to put on screen, stuff like that.
Okay.
The only thing it doesn't have is anything from you in the beginning.
That's okay. Go. Do your Demogorgon. I'm okay. If you're happy. And you know what? Have your Demogorgon hands. Oh yeah, I guess I should turn
Spin it.
Sorry. Failing at my job already.
And let's start the cameras.
Blink. Oops. Okay, rolling.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
What are you doing?
There you go. Oh, you had it.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay, so this is just audio in here.
Do you want me to see that I'm Heather?
When?
When you say hello and welcome back, are you going to say that you're Chris and I'm Heather, or are you just going to go? Because we were doing that in the other videos. I don't know if that's something you want to continue.
Yeah, I'll put in. I'm Chris.
Okay. And then I could pop
Hello
in.
and welcome back to Chris's Corner. I'm Chris.
Okay.
Your spot. Well. No, why don't I do it at the end of the line? Hello and welcome back to Chris's Corner. Your spot for keepsake unboxings, collecting tips, and of course those little details that Hallmark fans love. I'm Chris.
And then I'm Heather. Today's star is the 2020.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
What's the matter? What's the matter? There's nobody here to love you? Is that what's wrong? What? What's the matter, little princess?
Did you see that?
No. But it jumped up and
The jump butt.
Hi, Belle. Hi, baby.
See?
What are you doing?
Trying to get mom's
What are
attention.
you doing? Come and sit down on your toasty toast.
No, I need pets.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. From the dark corners of the Upside Down comes the monster that terrified Hawkins and terrified us too. But now, it's found a new home on our Christmas tree. Today we're unboxing the Hallmark Keepsake 2020 Demogorgon Ornament. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around. Because this one is equal parts creepy and collectible.
Gets it in one take.
One
Beautiful. And the cameras were rolling.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready? I have all of my information.
Yeah. I don't like that the box doesn't want to close, but it's okay.
Seems like olive. So flip it, turn it.
There we go.
Yep.
It's all about which way you... Or not. It's not one of our boxes. Don't hurt it.
No, it gets caught on the thing at the bottom.
Nope, it's just cranky.
Yeah.
Just leave her be then. It's fine.
All right, ready?
Ready?
Not that it matters. Usually gets cut and edited and everything. Hello and welcome back to Chris's Corner, your spot for keepsake unboxings, collecting tips, and of course, those little details that Hallmark fans love.
And
I'm Chris.
And I'm
Hold on.
Sorry, I messed that up.
Stepped all over me.
Sorry.
You did not follow your cue.
Did not. Okay, sorry. Go again.
Hello and welcome back to Chris's Corner, your spot for keepsake unboxing. Okay, now I've screwed up. Hello and welcome back to Chris's Corner, your spot for keepsake unboxings, collecting tips, and of course, those little details that Hallmark fans love. I'm Chris.
And I'm Heather. Today's star is the 2020 Demogorgon from Stranger Things. It's the ornament that started the Stranger Things line for Hallmark and has a fascinating place in pop culture collecting.
Here's what we'll be uncovering today. Price, box details, artist insights, the design deep dive into size, materials, and features, and a turntable showcase with style tips for display. History and lore of the Demogorgon in Stranger Things, reboxing for safe storage, and wrap up with giveaway reminders. So let's get right into it. let's look at the box. The back of the box says...
Back of the box says, Orville Wilson and his family enjoy celebrating the holidays with lots of different Christmas trees, each featuring a unique theme. There's a Santa tree, an angel tree, a treat tree, and several others. He also likes exploring lots of different subjects and design styles in his work as a keepsake artist. Lucky for fans that love a variety means it's always easy to find the perfect Orville ornament for any tree, no matter the theme.
And of course, I'll have on screen any information I can find out about the artist, little tidbits of extras you may not know. So let's get into the price. When this ornament was released, it was
$17.99 US and $22.99 Canadian.
I found this ornament third party, has it for $34.99 US plus shipping. And the best I could find over on eBay was $12 US.
Wow.
$12 US, which is $16.60 Canadian plus shipping.
I was going to say it'd gone up in value, but okay, we can still get a cheap one.
Well, the highest price is $31.99, which is $44.24 Canadian plus your shipping. And that's still cheaper than the third party price.
Wow.
Now, today you usually see that on eBay and collector sites. Do take note. Horror and sci-fi ornaments tend to peak around October and dip a bit in January when markets cool off. Then climb again when Stranger Things has new seasons coming out. And that's one reason why we're putting this ornament out. Now, there is the final season coming out, and I wanted to have these ornaments available for anybody that does any searching for them online. The cyclical demand means it's one and done spike. It isn't a one and done spike. It's a steady collector's item. Now, what makes this one extra interesting is the crossover appeal. It's not just us Hallmark collectors chasing it. This pulls in Netflix fans, horror collectors, Funko fans, even people who've never bought an ornament in their life but have to have the Demogorgon. That keeps price strong because it widens the pool of buyers. In fact, let me know in the comments if you're a Stranger Things fan first and Hallmark collector second, or is it the other way around? I'd love to hear which camp you're in. Collectors also ask, is this one likely to become rare? I'd say yes. It's the first Stranger Things piece. It has cultural staying power, and Orville Wilson's sculpt work in very distinctive ways. The first in the series are most always more desirable long term. So we did the back of the box. Again, I can edit this out. You can do the artist details.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, you can do that. So say what you're going to do, and then.
So the artist details. This ornament was sculpted by Orville Wilson, who has designed a lot of recognizable pop culture pieces for Hallmark. We've seen a lot of Orville Wilson's work. One thing we've noticed about his style is his attention to texturing. Whether it's fabric folds, muscular, or cold creature details, his own work always feels like it's caught mid-moment. The Demogorgon is a great example of that. The wide, aggressive stance, the detail on the torso, of course the flared head. It's not just a pose, it's a pose that tells a story.
Nice. Okay, well, I guess we're getting ready to unbox now. We want to go ahead and do that. Let's talk materials. This is a resin ornament, which is standard for Hallmark when they really want fine detail. Resin gives you sharp sculpture lines compared to plastic, and it adds some nice weight in your hand.
Wow. Look at this dude.
Wow, he's
Creepy.
taller than I thought he was.
He's a lot taller than I was expecting.
He looks taller than the box. He must go in sideways, corner to corner.
No, he sits flat.
No?
He has incredibly long fingers.
Yeah, the long arms and long legs don't have a lot of
structure.
meat to them, I guess we'll
Yeah.
call it. So yeah, if you drop this one, he's going to snap off either an arm or a leg or even part of his facial.
See what's meant by the texturing?
Yeah.
That's really cool. It, especially in the shadows, it's going to give that additional depth to the muscles, to the rib cages. Like, that's really wild. And all of the millions of little teeth in his mouth. That's just crazy cool.
So size-wise, it stands about 3 to 4 inches tall, and on the tree, its presence without over. On the tree, it has presence without overpowering the branches.
The eye hook is on his back, which is a little strange, but I'm guessing he's gonna have like a hunched over, appeal walk stance on the tree. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, of course it does.
Okay.
You'll notice too that it's a non-magic ornament. No lights, no sound, no motion, but honestly, it doesn't need them. The sculpt does all the work, and in some ways I appreciate that. A simple ornament with strong design will outlast a gimmicky one anytime.
It's a very cool ornament. You can put this on a darker branch with really dramatic lighting, reds, blues, like something flickering LED would totally give that Stranger Things vibe.
So let's get into some history and lore about Stranger Things. When Stranger Things first premiered in 2016, it's already 2025 when we're doing this ornament review. The Demogorgon quickly became the face of the show. Inspired by 1980s culture design, it combined practical suits with CGI for the monster that felt both retro and new. In the show, it's the Predator from the Upside Down that stalks Hawkins, Indiana. It snatches Will Byers, terrorizes kids, and becomes the ultimate first season villain. By the time Hallmark released this ornament in 2020, the Demogorgon was already an icon. And that's why this piece is so important. It wasn't just another TV ornament. It was the start of a new line. For Stranger Things fans, it was where it begins. For collectors, that first in the series label always adds weight. And let's be honest, there's something fun about putting a horror monster right in the middle of your Christmas tree. Let me know below which Stranger Things creature do you think Hallmark should do next? Demodogs? Mind Flayer? We'd love to hear your voice.
I would say Vecna.
Vecna?
Yeah.
Vecna would be a good one.
Vecna would be really cool.
For those that don't know, to get into a little bit of a personal connection to this show, Finn.
Oh, right. I was going, where are you going with this? But then forgot. Finn is in this show.
Finn is in this show.
Yes. So what is our relationship with Finn?
We don't have a relationship with Finn.
True. We have met Finn, though.
We have met Finn.
We hung out with Finn and ate birthday cake with Finn.
We did. For those that don't know,
that was 10 years ago.
Finn was also in the It movie, Stephen King.
Chapters 1 and 2.
We found out that they were filming very close to where we live.
Yes.
We traveled, an hour and a half? An hour and a half to Montrose, Ontario.
Yeah, the Kissing Bridge.
It's a big red bridge where they did a lot of the filming.
If you've seen the movie, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
In the one shot where you're looking at the position of the camera is in the tunnel looking out up the street. On the left-hand side, some of the very last trees on the left-hand side, Heather, myself, and my daughter are right behind that tree watching them film. The director actually asked me to move my foot because it was in frame during filming.
Yes.
So that's our connection to Finn, and I'll put some pictures up. My daughter and she bawled her eyes out when she saw Finn.
She had quite the crush on him.
Yeah, she had a big crush on him at that point.
That was a fun day. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, it was 2018.
18, yeah.
So not quite. So that would have been, you know, we're still going back a fair ways, but.
She got her shirt signed by the cast, and it wasn't just Finn that was there. It was 3 out of the 5
there was
boys.
Bill. Oh God, I'm gonna
Yeah, it was
all the
3. It was the girl, the
Richie, Bill. Cannot remember her name, and there's
Bill Hader was there too.
Bill Hader was there.
Yeah, we got pictures with Bill.
Yeah,
Hader, who was the older version that Finn.
Yeah, it was
Richie.
it was a fun night.
Yeah. So the pictures are on screen now. Like I said, my daughter got pictures.
And then that got us just like right down a rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, we ended up going to the second film shoot out in Port Hope, where they actually filmed the latest TV show. But,
got to meet the adult cast.
Yep.
Still got the goosebumps from the adult cast. Look at that.
Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
We did not get to meet King though, and he was there, just not on the day.
From what I understand, nobody met King.
No.
Though. They ushered him in and out quite quickly.
Queenie's Bake Shop in Port Hope. Go there. They probably got lots of memorabilia from the film shoot in store. Yeah.
They actually did the new TV series there too.
Yeah.
Welcome to Derry, but we're way off now.
Well, it's
still
a nice tie-in.
I mean,
right?
let's be honest. Stranger Things was probably envisioned from watching things like Stephen King.
That's right.
Right.
It's horror related.
Absolutely. So yeah.
It's related to Finn, who was in the show.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and put this one away?
Okay. So something that I read that I didn't quite think of is that the reason they give you this acid-free paper is apparently to stop your ornaments from sticking to these plastic clamshells.
We have not had that issue.
I've never ever had that issue. We've been doing this for a while. So your bottom half of the clamshell is pretty straightforward. He just lays in it flat, and then you can put his little blanket, tissue paper, whatever you think you need to do with that, right over top of his face, and then the top just slides right over top of him and swooshes him in there.
And
just
back in the box.
And there you go. Got the lid to close.
All right, now that it's safely back in the box, I'll take a couple minutes here to remind you of our giveaways. We are giving away a Darth Nihilus. It's the 2025 Comic-Con exclusive. I have 2 of them to give away. Link in the top right corner is going to take you over to the video for that ornament. I'm going to ask you to comment that you want it on that video, if you do want it. I don't care what you say, as long as it's in the frame of...
But you have to say that you want it, you just can't say hi.
Yeah.
It has to be, hi, I would like this.
That's right.
Or how high can you
give
it to me, please?
Gimme.
Yeah.
Want it, please. Yeah. I'll take it.
Exactly.
Not,
give us
hey,
something.
how you doing?
Yeah.
Let me know that you want this ornament in some way. And then come December 1st, I will select 2 comments, and you'll have 48 hours to respond to me commenting to your comment. And if you get back to me, I will send that ornament to you free of charge.
And that will be gone, hopefully, out of the house before the end of the week. So before December 7th, if we're lucky, this will be in at the mail and on its way to you.
And we're also closing in on the 500 subscriber mark.
Nice!
Once we hit that mark, we're going to give away another ornament.
Yay!
And that is the Star Wars Garbage Mashers from last year.
Such a cool ornament.
And once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give away the Carbon Freeze Chamber from the year before that.
Also a very cool ornament.
Yes, both of them are going up in value. And then there's another new one coming this year that we may put on a list for future giveaways.
We have to get our hands on the first one.
That's right. But for now, this has been the 2020 Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and we hope you have a very good day. Okay, that was awesome. I like that one. We did well on that.
Yeah.
I know you don't like the reading.
It's
the way it flows
that
on
one
camera,
flew
though.
better though. That was better than.
Well, I told ChatGPT to change the order.
Okay, so you can have. Oh, he needs to go. I'm not gonna try to get him in there right. I'm in too much pain to try to push him in there right now. Right there. He's gonna stay here for right this second. Okay.
Okay, now we're doing 2025.
I can't read the back of this box. It's too complicated.
There's nothing on it.
It says Orville Wilson. I can read the back of this box about Orville Wilson, though. Because it's about my buddy Orville. But unfortunately, all it says is Orville Wilson. Maybe Orville doesn't fit on the back of this tiny little box. Is this a mini?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a mini.
It is a mini. Look at that.
Hopefully we'll put it on this one.
Okay.
Maybe. I didn't check the camera to make sure that it was in frame.
I did.
Oh, did you? You were good?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Always double check that in case. Sometimes I don't remember. I've got the sniffles.
My pain tolerance is slipping.
2025 Death Star.
That's Nova. What's this 2025? How come I didn't get any minis this year? Did you notice that?
It may not be out yet.
Oh, maybe, but I would have thought the. Oh, yeah, we got October stuff to pick up soon, don't we? Okay.
Come October.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that there should have been more Nightmare stuff, but I guess not. If you want me to do any more stuff about the artist, you're going to need the other script back.
Yeah, if there's nothing on this one for artists. Okay, so the last one we did, I just printed out and gave it new parameters. We need to change the order of this one because it's the old way.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's fine. It's just that there's no information on this paperwork about, and there's nothing on the back of that box about Orville. It's just his name. So if you want more Orville information, you're going to have to pull from the other script, okay?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, where's my scripts?
His retail was not that.
So this is 1. This is 2.
What a weird price. Okay. Sorry, you're going 1s and 2s without me. I got 1.
Sorry. No, I only got 1s and 2s. 1 and 2 are in order.
Okay, there's 2. Back of the box and price is 3, right? Our box review was 3 with the price.
Which is where?
Right under 2. Mm-hmm.
3.
Okay.
Deep design is after we pull it out of the box.
So actually in a pretty
pretty
good order.
4, which is unboxed. In deep design. Artist Spotlight.
So Artist Spotlight, we are typically kind of cram that in with back of the box. Right? So we can put that as like 3.5 if you really want to, but it kind of goes with 3.
Okay. Why don't we call that 4 then? Call it 4.
Okay.
And then call this 5.
Okay.
And then 6 is lore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 7 is mini tree styling and companion pieces.
Sure.
8 reboxing and 9.
Well, the price watch you're going to do over at number 3.
Right. So that's
just leave that out of there completely, and then your wrap up and giveaways. Work?
Yeah. All right. Oh, why am I so sniffly? I think it's I took the pool down today, so
that went down so easy.
It was a lot easier, but underneath the pool, where it's damp. And
Yeah.
It smells moldy.
But we did so well getting that down today. It was actually
Instead of taking 2 days to do it.
Well, usually we end up emptying it and it gets all wet around it and underneath it and
And
everything.
wait till it dries.
Yeah, and then you end up with bugs and goo and smells, and it actually went really well.
All right.
Just for the record, the prices that are on here are incorrect. Well, the Dream Book early print price was $10.99, but the Canadian price is
Way off.
$14.49. We've never had a $49 price for anything.
No.
So weird.
All right, let's hit the buttons and we'll start. Good. Good. We're in frame. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. All right. That's no moon. It's today's unboxing. The 2025 Death Star miniature just popped. Sorry. Try again. That's no moon. It's today's unboxing. The 2025 Death Star miniature that dropped at July premiere. And yes, it's tiny, shiny, and ready for your mini tree.
Spec, sculptor, lore and history, artist spotlight, mini tree styling, and a quick price watch.
I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. It just seems like
I mean, we could put in, join us in the full video. Channel stain. Subtle Imperial March theme. There is a copyright safe version. That doesn't sound quite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Apparently you got a lot to read.
Oh. Why do I have to read all of that?
You don't need to read the brackets.
Okay.
Artist spotlight. Again, it's Orville. I want to keep wanting to say Orville Redenbacher, but it's
Not Orville Redenbacher. His name's Orville Wilson, and he's my hero.
Okay.
Can I have the other script with the Orville Wilson information?
We just did? Stranger Things?
Yeah. There's more information over here about my friend Orville. There we go.
More information that you probably didn't read on the last one.
No, I read most of it.
Yeah. Try to add.
I'll keep out the Demogorgon parts.
Right, right.
Okay? So you want me to read all the bullets?
Yeah, read all the bullets.
All right.
Although...
Do you want me to just say my line and then you can go from
No,
there?
no. I'm looking at the next part. The box overview and you know what? Why don't we get to that when we get to that? Hello and welcome back to Chris's Corner. I'm Chris.
And I'm Heather. This is a non-magic miniature. Perfect for showstoppers mini tree ecosystem. Ready to do a box read, verified specs, design deep dive, panel lines, trench, and super laser dish. Artist spotlight on Orville Wilson, lore and history, the Death Star basics, mini tree styling in the companion minis, reboxing and storage tips, price watch, and availability cues.
Okay, so now for this part, let's take a look at the box. The back of the box says.
I don't think I can read that much.
And then you get into the artist stuff.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then I'll say the dimensions. It's made out of plastic and the finish shiny silver. So we'll do the pricing with right after back of the box.
Okay.
Or do you want to do back of the box and then do
Well, let's
back of
do
the box?
back of the box, artist, pricing.
Pricing.
Fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get right into this one. What does the back of the box say?
The back of the box says Orville Wilson.
That's not a lot.
I do know a little bit about Orville Wilson.
What do you got?
Okay. So, sculpted by Orville Wilson, he's designed a lot of pop culture pieces. One thing to know about his style, this is attention to texturing. Whether it's fabric folds, muscles, creature details, it always feels very caught in the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get into pricing. When this ornament was released, it was
$10.99 US and $14.49 Canadian.
And I have found this ornament. Third-party price is $14.99 US plus shipping. The eBay prices, I have found a low of $26 US. That's $35.96 Canadian plus your shipping, and a highest of $14.99, which is $14.99 US and $20.73 Canadian plus shipping.
Wow.
So that was totally wrong. I did lowest. Let's start that again. I'll read it. Third party price. On eBay, I have found lowest, which is $14.99 US, which is $20.73 Canadian plus shipping, and the highest is $26 US, or $35.96 Canadian plus shipping.
Wow.
So yeah, there's other options out there. Your eBay lowest is your same as your third party. So,
minis don't tend to sell out that bad.
no,
Minis are kind of a niche thing. I don't think minis are going to be the ones that you're going to see gone forever. You're likely going to find this in the store.
right. All right, well, let's pull it out of the box.
Okay.
As she pulls it out of the box, I'll tell you the dimensions are about an inch and a half all the way around. And it's made of plastic.
A circle.
Yep, it's made of plastic with a shiny silver paint job. We'll get
Wrapped
you.
in the Hallmark limited edition
Get you the small
tissue paper. Look at this little guy.
Oh.
It's so tiny, I'm not even sure the camera's going to pick it up well, but it's tiny.
Yeah, it's about the size of a golf ball.
Down the front of it. It's smaller than a golf ball. It's more like a walnut.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. About the
A
size
fat
of a
grape.
No, I haven't seen grapes that big.
It's tiny.
It kind of resembles the silver ones that came out with Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got
it
that
does.
same finish to
It
it.
does.
They were in a group of 4, I believe, in a package. One was Chewbacca. I know my daughter wanted the Spider-Man.
There was a Spider-Man, and then there was something else.
There was a Yoda, I believe.
Yeah.
Grogu.
I don't know. It's a ball.
It's a little tiny ball.
I don't know what else to say about this one. I don't know.
It's got crisp panel lines, a super laser dish, and reflective silver finish. Weight is feather light, balanced is centered on a black or deep green mini tree. The spectacular highlights should sell the orbital feel. So like I said, it's about an inch and a half in size all the way around. Paneling and dish read clearly. Silver finish, and it's, again, a non-magic ornament. The angle on the dish is about 10 degrees towards room sightline. Side light from above to pop the panel grid. Yeah, it was side light on the tree. You're going to have lights all over the tree. It's going to be lit all the way around. It will reflect, though.
I have a question.
Sure.
This is going to go on your little mini tree, right?
Yes.
Is it not a lot bigger than your other mini ornaments? And is it, hold on, I'm not done. Is it supposed to be bigger because we're looking at size comparison to the little tiny TIE fighter and the little tiny X-Wing compared to the much bigger scale Death Star? Because it seems to be a lot bigger than the minis.
It may be.
Okay.
I don't know.
You are going to put it on the mini tree?
I am going to put it on the mini tree. The problem I'm having with putting it on the mini tree
You have
is...
no more room.
Well, no, you always say that every year. You say that about my big tree. You say that about my mini tree.
Oh, no.
Chris, we can't put any more on the tree. And yet, every year, they all go on the tree.
Attention, attention. I am tapping out of decorating Chris's tree this year. Chris is on his own. I am going to do what he did while I decorated my Halloween tree. I'm going to sit on the couch and supervise.
No, I was working on videos. I was actually being productive. And I'm number one and number two. For those on camera behind the scenes, you know what Heather's giving me. The problem we had with decorating the tree is my OCD gets ahead of me, and I can't direct you because it drives you nuts.
This is why you're decorating your own tree, and this is why I decorate my own tree. And I'm not listening to you anymore.
Okay, back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
The problem I have with this ornament going on the mini tree is you already have a Death Star on the tree. It is the tree topper.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Right. So why would you put out a Death Star minifig?
Oh.
Hallmark. Do you
pay attention? Because the whole point of the tree topper is it's the Death Star tree topper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And I don't care that it's shiny.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Stop putting out stuff that you've already got. You've got lots of things to pick from. Let's pick something else. No, we don't need it.
We need
All right, if we needed a second Death Star,
yeah, where's the broken
make it the second Death Star.
I knew that was coming.
Right?
Insert Chris's rant here.
Moving on. Let's get into some lore and history. The Death Star in Star Wars.
In canon, the Death Star is the Empire's moon-sized battle station with a planet-killing super laser.
We first see it in A New Hope. Cue Obi-Wan's famous "That's no moon" line. Then its cinematics and fatal flaw are fleshed out in Rogue One. The second station, Death Star 2, appears over Endor in Return of the Jedi. Design and power, Kyber amplified super laser, planet-destroying capability. The origins, it was created by the Geonosian concept. Imperial R&D. The key moments, Alderaan was destroyed. Battle of Yavin. Death Star 1 was destroyed. And the sequel station, Death Star 2, at Endor, command overseen by Moff Jerjerrod.
The Mini's shiny monolithic look works whether you style it as Death Star 1 or as a nod to Death Star 2. General viewers read it instantly either way.
No, they don't. No,
we don't.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That is Death Star 1.
Yeah.
You cannot pass that.
The second Death Star
2.
was slightly bigger.
Yeah.
It was also unfinished.
Yes.
And it was... Am I going to pick a favorite? Yes, it's the second Death Star. I don't know why. They're both basically the same. Cookie cutter, other than the other one was bigger. It just looked cooler, half destroyed.
I think that was the thing. It was half built, still just as powerful as the fully built. Bigger. Somehow the half-assed construction, it just, I don't know, it was more interesting. Than all, right?
Yeah.
It was just more interesting to see it in construction mode as opposed to, look, it's a finished moon.
Well, even the concept of the first one, it was pristine. It was,
yes,
right? It was the ultimate destructive power in the universe, to quote the line. When you get to the second one, it was almost, the second Death Star, it was a behind-the-scenes view of them building it, which is why in Rogue One, or even the spin-off series Andor, where you see the first Death Star being created and put together, it's behind the scenes kind of thing, and it makes it that much more cool.
It did, I agree.
Which is why the second Death Star for me had that extra little pop. Oh my God, they're creating a new one. And look at the way they're building it. That is so cool.
Both Death Stars were essentially being built at the same time, correct? The first one was just finished first. There's no way they could have completely destroyed one and then shortly thereafter got that far into building Death Star 2.
I've heard both versions. I've heard, yes, that they were making the second one at the time the first one was being made.
I mean, I don't know what the years difference between New Hope and... But
Not,
you'd think if they finished Death Star 1 in A New Hope because it was fully done.
I think
They
between
would have
Empire,
moved on, right?
I think between Empire and Jedi, there's maybe a year's worth of timeline.
Yeah, so
And between A New Hope,
they
and
must have
Empire,
just started it after Death Star 1 was finished.
Yeah, they really. Oh, how long did it take them to build the pyramid? Right? It's a question we'll never get answered.
I gotta ask, and I know maybe I'm asking out of sequence. What is your rating on this?
This ornament itself,
Yes.
Low. I'm gonna give it like a 5.
Okay.
It's boring. Doesn't do anything. It's a minifig. Yeah, great, but we don't need this one. We didn't need this one.
No.
We didn't ask for it. If anything, it should have been in second Death Star, half destroyed. They've got the mold because the mold from the original, they have put out a second Death Star, but it was the one that hooked up to the power cord.
That's right.
The original plug-in to one of the mini lights.
Yeah.
They must still have the mold someplace in their
They
inventory.
probably destroyed it. Probably.
And somebody flew into the superstructure and destroyed the mold.
There's so many weird things about the Death Star. I mean, they've made the exact same thing twice with the exact same failures on it. So, I don't know.
But yeah, if you're gonna put this on your mini tree, dark side cluster, you can put all dark side on one tree. There's actually a white tree.
Yes, there is. I have one.
I was thinking of putting all the light side ornaments on the white tree and the dark side ornaments on the dark tree. If we get to a point where we've just got so many on the tree, then maybe I could do that and split them up, right? Make a light, a dark.
I have a white tree.
Yes, you do for your Disney.
I might be willing to let you use it, but I'll think about it.
A dark side cluster top of the snow of the show topper. What we're trying to build the dark side cluster top with the show toppers, Darth Vader mini tree topper, which there is one this year, I believe.
There's a Darth Vader?
I think so.
It's a helmet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a helmet, yeah.
So
maybe that's why they released this one, because
Maybe.
they put out the Darth Vader topper.
Maybe
It should be the Death Star on the top of the tree, because it makes sense. It's a star. You put a star on the tree, right?
It's not a star, it's a moon.
Ring with Darth Vader's TIE Fighter mini and Snow Speeder mini, then anchor with the Death Star. Well, yeah, I can see what they were trying to do here.
Yeah,
there is a whole new set of minis coming out, and now you've got 2 different versions. Again, the issue with that is if you would do a light and a dark side, you can't do a light side because you don't have a topper, but you have 2 dark side toppers. So again,
But what would your light side topper be? Uh-oh.
yeah, you're frying my brain on that
Chris
one.
just shut down.
Well, there's the. No, I was going to say you could.
It could be Alderaan, and then you could destroy Alderaan with the Death Star. You're welcome.
You could have bits of Alderaan.
You could make it. You know that IKEA light that looks like the exploding Death Star? You could paint it like Alderaan, and then have another one painted like the Death Star, and then you could blow up Alderaan first, and then later on blow up the Death Star.
Hallmark, you're free to contact us for ideas.
You're welcome.
All right, well, let's put this one back in the box.
Okay, sorry. Oh, come here, my little ball. Just for the record, it's plastic.
Plastic, yeah.
It's,
It'll probably bounce when it hits the floor. Don't mistake it for a golf ball.
I wouldn't hit it with a golf club or anything, but it's fairly sturdy. And you can feel free to wrap it lovingly in your limited edition Hallmark Keepsake.
Yeah, there's no clamshell for this one.
None of the minis have had clamshells. They've always been wrapped in tissue.
All right, well, now that it's back in the box, reminders for giveaways. We're giving away a 2025 event exclusive. It's the Comic-Con exclusive Darth Nihilus. We have 2 of them to give away. Link in the top right corner will take you over to that video. Comment on that video that you want it. I don't care how you say it. Just make sure you say that you would like it. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
We don't even need please and thank yous.
No,
even though we're Canadians.
Give it to me. It's mine. It will suffice.
Wow.
Please no swearing or foul language. But yeah, just comment that you want
Be
it.
creative.
Yeah. The more creative you are, we might give you bonus points.
Maybe.
Might.
One day we should have one of those contests where we do that.
Come December 1st, I will pick 2 of those names that have commented. I will comment on that comment. You've got 48 hours to respond, and I will get your particulars, and I will ship it out to you free of charge. We're also giving away a
500 subscriber.
We're giving away a 500 subscriber mark ornament, which is the Garbage Mashers, and we're also giving away the Carbon Freeze chamber at 1,000 subscribers. So again, like, subscribe, comment, and we hope that you've enjoyed this reveal of the 2025 Death Star miniature ornament. And until our next video, you have a very good day. Got a little tongue-tied there at the end, but
That's okay.
push
We
through it.
got there. You got there eventually.
Eventually.
You can have him.
Yep.
I'm going to pick this up.
Oh, we're going to need the cord for that one.
Oh, you have it though.
Yeah,
Okay,
right
good. Cool. We have it.
here.
It's time for tricks and a little bit of sweet. I got a fun back of the box for you. This makes me happy.
2025 Stitch, right?
Yeah, this is going right on the tree. Actually, it's probably not going on there tonight because I'll have to find a empty magic cord spot, and I don't want to do that tonight. Just incredibly sore and uncomfortable right now. I got to do it.
Highest. That is not it. This is 2025, right? Yeah. Apparently there's another one that's coming out. Or the next one, there's another one. Did they come out?
What?
Experiment 626?
This year?
Yeah. Haven't seen that one.
That must be in October then. I don't think
Well,
we have that.
they've already got it here. I don't know how they're online.
Oh, I'm sure we got it somewhere over the rainbow.
What you got for prices over there?
$26.99, $34.99.
Third party, $35.99. Lowest is 30, highest is 57. Not bad. Okay, cold opening is one. Channel intro is always two. Price.
Unbox is 3.
Price is 3. And artist spotlight is 4. Yes, there is.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I lied. Benedetti. Sure, you can do that. He's 4? Is that what you said?
Yeah. As you're pulling it out of the box, I can do
You do the design.
Size.
Yeah, the design deep dive, right?
Yeah. Plastic, size.
That's on page 2?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
5. 6 is history and lore.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not really going to be much in the styling. Sucker goes on the tree. He's big. Okay, so I'm going to say 7 is going to be your display. 8's your reboxing. And then 9 is your giveaways. Right? How'd you do?
Yep.
Excellent. I was like, I know what I'm doing.
Are we still rolling?
No, I paused.
Oh, hit the record for real quick. We'll do a Chris's Corner rating for Demogorgon.
Please. Okay. They're both rolling.
All right, what do you give for a rating for the Demogorgon here?
I think he's really cool. I give him an 8.
Yeah, I was thinking of a 7 for me.
I think if he made a really cool noise, it would be cool, but I get why he's a static ornament.
First of the line.
Yeah.
The details are really good on it.
They picked a good character to start with.
Yeah, I think it's a good first ornament to add to your collection for kickoff, and we know down the line that there's 11, and then there's another one too. I can't remember what one it is. There's a third one anyway.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
It might be. Oh, it's the guy with the rocker guy.
Eddie!
Yeah. So.
Everybody loves Eddie.
All right, so you gave it an 8.
I
gave it a 7. Well, yeah, I think that's fair.
I think it's fair. I do like the detail on the body itself, like the muscle features and that kind of detail, and the face, with the little teeth.
Yeah.
Like, that really stands out to me. I really think that that's incredibly hard to sculpt, so I'm going to give it an 8 just because it's a very cool ornament.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. Can we stop?
Stop.
Break
And then restart.
This one does not like me, and I don't understand the why.
And then restart.
Okay.
Try not to be so delicate. You're pushing on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't be delicate?
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Ohana means family, but tonight it also means Halloween. We're unboxing the 2025 Spooky Stitch Jack-O-Lantern, a glowing pumpkin in the shape of Experiment 626.
Specs, box read, design tour, lore and history, Stitch and the Jack-O-Lantern legend, artist spotlight, styling and reboxing, and price watch.
And it's another Stitch ornament. Yay!
Even your Stitch voice. Oh, you're so cute.
Okay, we're good there.
Yeah. Goofball.
You want to read through the list, or do you want me to read through the list?
You can read the list this time. I did it last time.
All right. Welcome back to Chris's Corner. I'm Chris.
And I'm Heather. This one is a magic ornament. No batteries, just the Keepsake power cord.
So in this video, we'll read the box, verify the specs. We'll get into a design deep dive regarding the sculpt, color glow, and hanger balance. We've even got an artist spotlight. We'll dip into some history and lore. And we'll even discuss some display stylings and tips for the power cord. Then we'll rebox it and remind you of our prices and our giveaways. Okay, let's start with a back of the box. What is the back of the box?
The back of the box is actually kind of cute. The artist is Gregor Benedetti. And the back of the box says, "It's time for tricks and treats and a little bit of sweet. From cats to owls and witches and everything in between, the Keepsake Studio celebrates Halloween with all the spooky characters that will make us shriek with delight. Connect this ornament to Hallmark's Keepsake power cord to see the continuous light effects. Please note the Keepsake power cord is ultraviolet.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, now we'll get into some pricing. When this ornament was released, it was
$26.99 US and $34.99 Canadian.
And I have found it, third-party site has it for $35.99 US plus your shipping. Your lowest is on eBay. The eBay's lowest is $30 US flat,
Wow.
which is $43.99 Canadian plus shipping.
Okay.
Your highest is $57 US or $78.83 plus shipping. So again, don't pick the highest.
I'm fairly certain this guy is going to sell out. Stitch has got a massive, iconic following.
Yeah, Stitch just came out recently on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I
live action.
do fully expect this ornament will not last in stores. So if you're a Stitch fan and you want this guy, you may be looking at alternatives.
All right, well, what do we got here for the artist spotlight? Is there anything more you have?
There's a little bit. Gregor Benedetti, he's a senior product designer. He joined in 2019. Honestly, it's just, they say he's got clean forms, playful pop culture takes. He's active with behind the scenes reels and artist insights. Keep your eye on social for process peaks and signing events. I guess I would like to learn more about Gregor, apparently, because it sounds like he is very active in the Keepsake sculpting world and maybe somebody that I would love to meet one day.
If I can find more information, I'll put it on screen.
Yeah, please do.
If not, I will continue to dig up, or maybe...
Especially if you find out if there's any kind of signing event. I'd love to meet this guy.
get some of these ornament
Oh,
boxes.
I'd love to.
All right, well, let's pull it out of the box.
It is a large box.
And yes, this is an ornament that gets plugged in.
Wow, I'm shocked. I really thought this was going to have a climate shot.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised it doesn't.
Oh,
So the dimensions of this ornament are about 5 1/4 inches, basically around. It says it's 4 inches high and 3 1/4 deep, but it's smaller than I thought.
I thought he was going to be as big as the other pumpkin.
That's why I'm saying he's smaller than I thought he was going to be.
Cute though.
He is cute.
Oh.
I'm kind of shocked at the size.
Power cord's going to go right into the back.
Yep.
I'm curious. He does sit on the table. So if you didn't want to have this guy on your tree, if you don't have a lot of space on the tree, he will sit on a table. So you can plug him in with your other ornaments. I had said to you about taking the ghost, the pumpkin,
Yep.
and there's another one. I think there's 2 pumpkins, right?
There is.
There's the one pumpkin that his face changes and he talks, but there's another pumpkin that doesn't talk, I think.
I can't remember now what we've got on the
I
tree.
would take the 4 of them
And put them all
and
on
put them on a table.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do for Halloween night is I'm going to put them all in the front window upstairs.
Nice.
So, obviously he doesn't look like a whole lot right now because this is the part that's going to light up on him, but he's very cool. And he's got his little hook is on the top of his stem.
So even at arm's length, the silhouette says Stitch immediately. The ear contours and cheek shapes, even though it's a pumpkin. When powered, you'll get a colorful display, purple eye windows, green nose, yellow grin.
Ooh.
The plastic's interior diffusion keeps hot spots mild on camera. It's a magic light, continuous glow via the power cord.
Does he hang weird?
He's a little bit sideways, but let's face
Okay.
it, Stitch is a little crazy and
Okay, I'll give you that. I'm surprised, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't be.
okay, so let's see what we have here for history and lore.
Well, Stitch Experiment 626 comes from Lilo and Stitch from 2002. Oh, man, am I old. The Mischief that's where we got Family, which is Ohana. It made Stitch a year-round seasonal crossover. Stitch has done it all. Disney actually did an entire year. Remember the Stitch Crashes collection?
Yep.
Stitch crashed The Lion King. Stitch crashed.
Yep.
Yeah, Disney did a whole line of that.
That was actually an homage to the trailers for the original movie and for the live action one. Yeah.
That was, what, 2 years ago? It was in between the Minnie's main attraction and then Mickey's main attraction. They did that Stitch line in the middle there. So Stitch has crossed over into a multitude of places.
Well, on the Halloween side, the jack-o'-lantern traces to Irish folklore, the tale of Stinky Jack, with eerie carvings done in turnips and beets before pumpkins took over America. The lanterns were meant to ward off wandering spirits between worlds. Like Heather had said, the Lilo and Stitch was released in June of 2002. Stitch is Experiment 626. The myth, Stinky Jack, is jack-o'-lantern, Irish immigrant popularized pumpkin carving in the United States and, well, North America. Cultural crossover, Mischievous Stitch, protective lanterns, perfect Halloween, and I really don't need to put any of that on camera, so you can say your next line.
So this piece isn't just cute, it's folklore meeting fandom. Guardian glow with a mischievous grin. He's so cute. I just love him.
So how does this one get displayed? Like you had said, you're going to put this on your tabletop.
I'm going to put them in a window, yes.
Yeah. Yes. It's not a miniature ornament, that's for sure.
Should we plug him in and see
I
how
think
he
we
looks?
should plug it in and see what it will look like.
I'm going to stop spinning because we're going to need him to hold still for us.
Tuck that around, let you plug it in. I will dim the house lights.
I don't believe he makes any sounds. I believe it's just the lights. Oh.
You may have to adjust the...
Okay, why are you automatically... Oh, the cord. Okay.
It's the cord.
Just work with me, Stitch. Stitch is not working with me. Poor Stitch.
How are we doing here?
Just a tad. Right there. Well, he's a little hard to see on camera. He's changing colors. But he is. Maybe that's a little better?
That's a little better.
Okay. So his eyes are purple. Well, now he's all purple. Okay, so it's just going to continuously change his face colors.
Is there any button to press?
There is not.
Oh, well, that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, I was hoping for, like, Stitch laughing or Stitch sounds, right? I'm not getting that. I'm just
Happy
getting,
Halloween!
Like, right?
Right? Yeah. The Stitch first. Happy Halloween!
That'd have been awesome. Yeah. I mean, it's still cute. He's going to light up, and he's just going to keep staying lit on your tree.
Stitch likes candy.
So does Caress.
Yes, that's me trying to imitate Stitch. Not the greatest, but
No, it's very good. It really irritates me that you do it so well. Things I have to live with.
Yeah. Again, this is my daughter's favorite character, Stitch. Maybe not Pumpkin, but I don't think she likes Pumpkin.
Well, she's a Halloween kid like I am. Like, she loves Halloween as much as I do. So I think the mashup of the two for her will be pretty cool. She's not getting this one. This one will live on my Halloween tree, unfortunately.
Mine.
It's not a matter of it being mine. It kind of just goes with the Halloween set now.
Well, like I said, I'm a little disappointed it doesn't have any voice or music or anything like that. But let's go ahead and we'll give it the Chris's Corner rating.
I'm going to give it an 8.
You're still going to give it an 8?
I'm still going to give it an 8. I mean, it's still Stitch. This is Stitch as a pumpkin. Come on. It's Stitch as a pumpkin. The pumpkin is really cute. It's smaller than I expected. I don't like that it hangs oddly, but I do like the continuous light. And I think once he goes onto my black Halloween tree with the other like ornaments, the other pumpkin that's like him, I think it'll look really cute. I think they dropped the ball. I think they could have added a little bit more to it.
I think so too, which is why I'm torn between a 7.
And an 8?
No, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.
Oh, yeah?
I was humming and hawing if I go as low as a 6, but it's better than a 6.
The only thing that the ghost from this year and the pumpkin from last year did right was their projections, constantly with the faces moving.
Yeah, I think
this one and the other pumpkin are just the cutouts with the lights.
And I think that's what I'm trying to compare this to, and I probably shouldn't be.
No.
We've done the video, links in the top right corner for at least one of them. We've done the pumpkin from year before, and this past year is the ghost.
This year was the ghost, right?
This year was the
Yes.
ghost.
Yes. And then 2 years ago, they released, it's just a Mickey pumpkin, wasn't it?
That's maybe what
it was. The Mickey pumpkin that's very similar to this with just the facial cutouts and just the light up. Then they took the step into the kind of more digital projection with the facial movements, and they constantly move. The little faces go.
So
this one, I think they went 2 steps back.
Have we been spoiled
Possibly.
with the magic cord ornaments all interacting, and maybe that's why
I have to admit, after we did the ghost video, and after I pulled out all of our ornaments, the Halloween stuff, and I grabbed the pumpkin, and you and I came in and we hooked it up. We were both very disappointed that they did not interact.
Yeah.
And I think our level of disappointment was because we've been spoiled, because of the leaps and bounds that the technology has come with the Haunted Mansion set alone.
Let's face it, the Haunted Mansion, it's one of the most popular videos that we have on this channel.
But Hallmark knocked that out of the park.
Yeah. I think we're a little spoiled now that maybe they should have all been interactive, at least as far as the Disney characters.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the ghost and the pumpkin, they're not Disney characters.
They're just generic. Like the ghost and the pumpkin are generic. The Mickey pumpkin and the Stitch pumpkin are Disney. So maybe keep in mind too, I guarantee, I mean, we probably in our heads think that the Hallmark Keepsake Studios in one giant building and they all work together.
Right.
Where there's probably small pods of people that are like, well, we're going to work on this. And there's a pod of people that worked on the Haunted Mansion set and they knocked it out of the park. While the other little pods of people were like, well, we've got this really cute Stitch and his little face will keep glowing. And we still love it.
And
right?
the other way I need to wrap my head around and think from a strictly generic buyer point of view. Not everybody likes Disney.
True.
Not everybody likes Halloween.
Very, very, very true.
So if you're buying these for Disney characters, you're not buying just the standard ghosts because they're not going to interact with each other because you wouldn't be buying them. On the other hand, from a strictly Hallmark point of view, I kind of think you missed an opportunity.
I think Hallmark had an opportunity as well. And we had talked about it. Watch the video for the ghosts for this year because we had spitballed a few ideas. You know, making them a chain of characters that could have interacted with each other. The ghost, the pumpkin, throwing a cat, throwing a witch hat, and make them all interact with each other. That'd have been a really cool Halloween
Speaking
set.
as a buyer and not from the Hallmark seller point of view, I would have bought more if they're in a line.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you were very much on the fence about buying this year's Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
For the reasons that you didn't think they were going to work the way that they do.
Right.
I said, nope, I need that. I want it. We got it back here. We unboxed it. We did the video. As soon as we started.
Yeah, I instantly changed my mind.
We paused the video, went and got literally everything else, put them all on the table together, and they just
popped.
Boom.
Yeah. I do think, I don't want to give Hallmark more ammunition to reach in and grab more of the money out of my wallet, but
but Hallmark will give you more money.
if you make them interact, it's the interaction that sells.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they've done some amazing things. The Harry Potter sets are incredible. Yeah. They did what was the one they did a couple of years ago? Christmas Vacation. Like that was a really cool set. I think if you sell these on a market of look, I'm going to sell you. You have to buy all 6 because all 6 are going to do something.
Again, let's
you're
not help.
You've got to get people to do it.
Let's not help Hallmark out.
Hallmark, you know what? I honestly believe that Hallmark knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe it was discussed. Maybe it was a missed opportunity. Maybe they weren't thinking that it would be something that people would want. Who knows?
All right. Well, let's put this one back in the box. Back in the tissue paper.
All right.
Come on, Stitch. Do I turn the lights back on?
Yeah, I can turn the house lights back up.
There you go, my friend. And we just get right back into this limited edition Hallmark
wrapping paper.
Keepsake tissue. I'm a little bummed he doesn't have a clamshell. I'm not gonna lie.
It's always safer to have them in the clamshell. Do remember that the power cord does come separately. It's not part of the...
And we have a lot of power cords now.
Yeah. Just for your information, you don't need a separate cord for this. If you already have one with
another set,
ornament. If you've got a free open plug on any cord,
put it anywhere.
Put it anywhere. You can put it on your Haunted Mansion set. Like we said, there's 8 ornaments in that set now.
Yes.
You can have 7 on one set and 1 on...
Do you know how easy it was to do my Halloween tree this year?
Yeah.
Knowing I didn't have to put all my Haunted Mansion stuff on the same line. It made it so much easier to just run the cords to the branches, and as long as it was nearby, boom.
Just plug them in. It makes it easy.
I have to admit, that technology, awesome.
All right, well, now that he's back in the box, I will remind you of our giveaways. We are giving away a Hallmark Comic-Con exclusive ornament from 2025. It is the New York and San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Darth Nihilus. We have 2 to give away. Link in the top right corner will take you to that video. All you have to do is comment on that video that you want the ornament, and I don't care how you say it, what you do. Just let me know that you want it.
Lisa, I'd like this ornament.
And then come December 1st, I will select 2 of the comments, and I will comment to them that you are the winner, and you'll have 48 hours to get back to me. And once you get back to me, I'll get your particulars, and I will mail this to you free of charge. We're also giving away a 500 subscriber mark ornament, which is the Garbage Mashers from last year. Star Wars, and we're also giving away 1,000 subscriber landmarked ornament, which is the Carbon Freeze Chamber from the year before last. Both free of charge. Once we hit those marks, I'll select a subscriber. You'll have 48 hours to get back to me. I'll mail it out to you free of charge. It's that simple. But until our next video, we do hope that you like this Disney Lilo and Stitch Spooky Stitch Jack-O-Lantern. And until we see you in the next video, we hope you have a very good day. So that's 3 down.
Yep. Do you want to do one more? Or you had enough?
What do we got?
Well, the next one you've got on the list is 11. Or you've got Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka's the next one, isn't it?
Well, no. 11.
11?
11. Put him over there.
Let's do
11?
Let's do 11.
Okay. I'm getting sleepy. And I do still need to have a shower.
I need to blow my nose. I'm all stuffed up for some reason in the right side of my nose.
Very weird.
All right. This one should be fairly much in order.
Okay.
This is the 2011. No, 2021. 11.
You were right. It is the 11.
duck out from you.
Mm-hmm. Quack.
Duck. Goose.
Quack.
That's not it. That's not it.
That's not the back of the box.
That's not it. That's not it. Hello, Tim.
It's past soup time. She's not bugging though. Where is she? Oh, she's in her chair.
Hi, baby boo. Hi, baby boo.
Yeah, I won't bug her. She's being quiet. And she's quiet and she's not being a pain in the butt. Even though she's very cute. That thumping sound is Scar falling off of the counter.
All right. This is not an expensive order.
Mm-mm. This should be a fairly quick one. It's like pretty, flows pretty good too.
Hmm?
Flows pretty good.
Mm. Prices are good. You got that?
I got the prices.
We're in order.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's just start.
Ring it?
Yeah. Go ahead and hit the button.
Oh, sorry. I guess I have to do that part.
She may look like a normal kid, but with just one look, she could stop a monster in its tracks. Hallmark took the most iconic heroine of Stranger Things and brought her to life in a keepsake ornament. Today we're unboxing 11, the 2021 Stranger Things ornament, and see just how powerful she is on your Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yay?
Yay. Do you want to do your line and then under today's focus, do you want me to read that part?
Sure.
You want me to do the roadmap too?
I'll do the roadmap.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Chris's Corner. Today we'll dive deep into Hallmark Keepsake. Oh,
No. Try that again.
Hello and welcome back to Chris's Corner, where we dive deep into Hallmark keepsakes, whether they're magical, nostalgic, or just plain strange. That's you, isn't it?
You're not going to say you're Chris?
No, I didn't have to.
Oh, okay.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Heather. 11 from Stranger Things, released in 2021. This one pairs perfectly with the Demogorgon from 2020, and it's quickly become a must-have for both collectors and fans of the show.
Today we're going to be looking at price, collecting notes, Back of the box details artist insights, a full design deep dive with size, sculpt, paint, durability, a turntable showcase and styling tips, history and lore of 11 in Stranger Things, reboxing, and a wrap-up with information on our giveaways and community links. So grab your Egos because this one's going to be fun. We'll start with the price. When this ornament was released, it was...
She was $17.99 US and $22.99 Canadian.
And you can find this ornament now, third-party website online. It has it for $29.99 US plus shipping. And I was able to find a really cheap one on eBay right now, $7 US.
Wow.
Which is $9.68 Canadian.
Wow.
Plus shipping.
Okay.
Highest price is $38.99
wow.
US or $53.92 Canadian plus shipping.
I'm assuming this will stay somewhere in the middle as the new season comes out this year?
I would think so. This one didn't go crazy in price. Last year's was the first one in the line. It usually does a little bit better. Prices are probably a little bit high now because we're waiting on the final season to come out.
Right.
And once that happens, these ornaments will probably go up a little bit, and we'll see where they go. Down.
None of these have been magic ornaments either.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay, so the back of the box. What does the back of the box say?
The back of the box is about an artist named Chris Goffrin. Chris Goffrin grew up watching her aspiring artist mother enter paintings in 4-H competitions, intricately decorate cookies, and never give up on her passion for creating. She inspired me to do the same, Chris explains. From early on, I found so many ways to be creative. I would draw, doodle, and add illustration to the stories I read. My mom's unwavering example continues to fuel my artistic expression today.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 11 is associated with Egos. I don't think she has any Egos in her hand in this one.
I don't know. We'll take a closer look
take
when we get her out of the box.
So do we have anything on artist details?
I don't have anything else really on Christina at all.
No. Oh well, if anybody has any information, or if I can find information, I'll put it on site here.
I
on
know
screen.
we've seen her as the artist on multiple ornaments we have done though.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'll try to find what I can online and have it on screen. All right, well, why don't we go ahead and open it up?
All right, do you want to take a guess? Are we going clamshell?
No, this is wrapping paper.
Very good. Hallmark Keepsake
Exclusive.
limited edition.
Limited edition, yeah. Limited edition wrapping paper.
Oh, it's a lot smaller
Tissue
than I
paper.
thought it was going to be. Oh, she looks really angry. She looked really angry.
Grr.
Okay. That's an angry face. Look at the shoes. Yes, I'm a girl. We're going to look at the shoes. That's awesome. And the socks. That's great.
So 11's pose, she has a stern expression, and it feels like she's about to unleash her powers.
She does have the bloody nose.
Yeah, she gets bloody nose every time she uses her powers.
She's very dirty.
So this is a resin ornament. It stands about 4 inches tall. A resin was the right choice here because it holds the beautiful details, as you can see by the little bit of a bloody nose and her dress, socks, shoes, and coat. As you can see, the textures of the jacket, the folds on the dress, even the subtle lines of the sneakers.
Yeah, I was just looking at the shoes. The sneakers, the details, I'm hoping the camera picks them up really well. The details on the shoes are pretty impressive, actually.
The paint application is clean. The pastel pink dress, the blue jacket, white socks, and her sneakers are instantly recognizable. The shaved head is perfectly smoothed out, which adds to the likeness of Millie Bobby Brown's portrayal. Millie Bobby Brown's. Like the Demogorgon, this is a static ornament. No lights, no sound, no keepsake power cord, but that's fine. The sculpt and paint job do the heavy lifting. Weight-wise, it's solid, but not too heavy
It's
for
very light.
branches.
It is a very light ornament. It's not going to give you a hard time on the tree. The hook is on the back of her neck, between her shoulder blades, so it is going to hang nice, and it does look like she's kind of coming at you,
Right.
if that makes sense.
But because it's made of resin, it will chip, and if you drop her on her legs or arms, she'll probably snap an arm or a leg off.
Possibly, yes. Be careful.
Displaying the ornament is quite nice. The pose is dramatic. Pastel colors pop against the dark branches or the black background here.
She will not stand on a tabletop on her own.
No, unfortunately.
That would have been a cool thing. The Demogorgon wouldn't either, though. But
no.
had they been able to do that, that would have been a cool static display. You could have made your own diorama with them. But these ornaments will not stand on their own. You'd have to fabricate some form of stand for them. Yeah. But you could create your own little miniature diorama of the Stranger Things characters.
Garland or tree. I think
agree.
You're just stuck with garland and tree.
I agree. Right now there's only 2 of these, right? I think there's a third
There's a
coming.
third one. Yeah.
But I don't know. Is there a 2025?
Well,
release?
There's the rocker guy. From
Eddie. Is there a 2025 release as well?
I can't remember if there's one coming out this
year
or not.
So it will be a very tiny display for the diorama. I mean, maybe we'll delve in. Maybe Hallmark will get like Vecna or some other cool character.
It'd be nice to have
Hopper.
It'd be nice to have all of the kids. Hopper and Vecna.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to have a Vecna. I don't know if they're going to dig that deep into this, though.
All right, well, let's get into some history and lore. When Stranger Things premiered in 2016, Eleven became the breakout star, played by Millie Bobby Brown. She was the mysterious kid with psychic powers, a troubled past, and a heart of gold. Her season 1 look, the pink dress, blue jacket, and shaved head, became instantly iconic. Costume shops couldn't keep it in stock for Halloween. That's the exact version Hallmark chose for this ornament, and it was the right call. Releasing 11 in 2021, 1 year after the Demogorgon, gave collectors the heroes versus monster duo. And just like the show, you really can't have one without the other. For Hallmark fans, this is significant because it shows that Stranger Things wasn't just a one-off experiment. With 2 ornaments in 2 years, the line established itself. That makes both Demogorgon and 11 cornerstone pieces. Which Stranger Things ornament would you like Hallmark to make next? We've got a monster. We've got a heroine. Should we get Mike and the gang? Hopper? Maybe Vecna? Drop your wish list in the comments below. Would you like to do the Chris's Corner rating now?
I really don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I really like the Demogorgon with all the detail. I mean, she's got good detail, but I'm only going to give her a 7.
I'm going to give it a 7 as well. I like the Demogorgon better than I do 11.
I agree.
And I like 11 in the later seasons as opposed to the first one, even though this is her breakout.
The 80s.
Right.
Remember the 80s outfit she had?
Yeah.
I liked that. That was cool too.
Again, great show. We're waiting on the final season. The final season should be really good.
Been waiting a long time.
We're going to have to go back and rewatch maybe some of the earlier seasons just to get caught up.
Watch that again?
We're binge watching so many shows right now because new seasons are coming out.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a solid 7.
I can't give it any more than that. I mean, the detail on it is incredible. It's got great detail. It's got amazing shading. I'm happy with that part of it. It's just she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, she's a
static ornament.
Static ornament.
Yeah. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, if you're a huge Stranger Things fan, you've got 2 ornaments.
There's nothing to get excited about because there's nothing exciting about the ornament.
Exactly.
Other than the sculpt and display.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Agreed.
All right, well, let's go ahead and put it back in the Hallmark exclusive tissue paper.
Tissue paper. I think Hallmark should start putting like little stamps on their tissue papers or something.
And again, we're using the acid-free tissue paper that Hallmark gives us, and that'll keep it from losing its color, keep it from getting chipped.
Never had an issue yet with chipping or paint rubbing off or fading even. And I know we've looked at some of the ornaments that we have and we haven't noticed anything like that to date. Doesn't mean that couldn't happen in 10 years, but so far we've been pretty lucky, I think.
All right, well, now that she's back in the box, I'll remind you of our giveaways. Our giveaway is this Christmas season will be our 2025 Comic-Con exclusive Darth Nihilus from San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con. All you have to do is head over to that video. The link is in the top right corner. Comment that you want the ornament. Come December 1st, I will select 2 winners because we have 2 to give away. And I will give you 48 hours to get back to me. If you get back to me, I will get your particulars and I will mail this out to you free of charge. If you don't get back to us, I'll move on to the next person. It's that simple. We're also giving away a ornament once we reach the 500 subscriber mark, and that is the Garbage Mashers from last year. It's the Star Wars ornament. And we're also giving away the Carbon Freeze Chamber from 2 years ago, Star Wars ornament. All you have to do is be subscribed. It's better to be publicly subscribed so that I can find you to get you these ornaments and contact.
Make it a little easier for us.
Yes. But we do hope that you've liked this video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. And until we see you in the next video, we hope you have a very good day. All right, we're done for now?
I think we're done for tonight.
So what's up next?
Extremely sore.
Ahsoka.
Yep.
And then we're back to the 12 Days of Christmas ones, but I need to find the 9th day of Christmas. If not, we're doing the 11 days of Christmas.
Well, that's going to be kind of creepy.
Well, yeah, especially if you don't have the 9th day.
Alright.
All right, we will see you again.
Oh.
As